Now we'll look at the Radial gauge template at SharePointDashboards.com. This template allows you to have a visual indicator to show a numeric value going 0 to 100, especially in a case where you're demonstrating a percent. I have a SharePoint list where I have some values, and I have a number column where my numbers are going to go from 0 to 100. And this is indicating a percent of my project being complete. And of course, just this plain looking number column doesn't really tell me a whole lot, and it's not interesting to look at. I'm going to use that number value data to have this progress bar, which is like a gauge on a car dashboard, for example. And then in the middle, it's going to show a number, which is the percent. Now, what's nice about this is I have different sectors that I can control. There are 5 wedges moving from left to right, and I can set those background colors however I want. So you can use whatever options you want. You'll notice some examples with the theme selector, and you can just use these colored background selectors to set that to whatever your preference may be. As you can tell, there's a needle indicator which is pointing to the area according to the value, and of course that will adjust dynamically. You can optionally allow for inline edit, which means when I hover over the column, I can click on that to update the value. If you don't want to do that, you simply would uncheck this option. So once you've got that all set the way you want in terms of the look, you can copy the template. I should note also you can optionally turn on or off the number value that shows in the center. So just copy the template by clicking on that button, then follow the directions in the pop-up window. Then you can come over to your SharePoint site, and I will go to my number column and select column settings, format this column, then click on advanced mode. Replace that code with the code that you have from your SharePoint dashboard site, and then now I'm going to see the indicator bar. Note that because I allowed for inline edit, I can hover over and I can switch that value on the fly. Again, you can optionally decide whether or not you want users to do that. So notice that that needle indicator changes and it points to a different area of that depending on what the value is. If I switch it to 50, you'll see that it's pointing to the middle. If I switch it to 1, you'll see that it's pointing all the way to the left. So that's how that works. You can, of course, tweak the colors and values just to look at different effects and to choose something you want. You can set a background color if you want. Maybe I like having a light gray background color behind everything. I could do that instead. So you can try different options to evaluate and get the look and feel that looks best to you. And that's all there is to it. This one's very easy to use. And if you need to get that correct value, you can also use a calculated field. So if you maybe need to translate a value or maybe divide between two values to get that number for the percentage, you can use the calculated field to do that so that you get the expected range that it needs, which is from 0 to 100. This is a pro template. This is part of a subscription that allows you access to more than 100 formatting templates. If you are new to the platform, you can sign up for 20 free templates, which allows you to try out this toolkit to see how it works. So I hope you found that useful, and I hope you can use this to make visually appealing dashboards in your SharePoint lists. Good luck!